This exercise works with several skills that help cultivate self-compassion. Start by finding a comfortable position that helps you feel grounded and also alert. Take a few moments to check in with the body. Be aware of what has been on your mind so far today. Letting those concerns fade to the background. Taking a few deep breaths as you arrive and settle into this space. Appreciating that the time you're spending now to work on these skills will really have a positive impact in your life. Now, I'll invite you to bring to mind a situation in your life that's challenging for you, a problem you're struggling with. This could be related to work, or a relationship, or your health, or your body, or some personal issue you're having a hard time with. Choose a concern that's not too overwhelming, maybe something in the mild to moderate range, but something that's been challenging that would be useful to practice with. Now, visualize the situation in your mind. Take a moment to remember what's happened. See if you can bring back as many of the details of this issue as you can. Consider how this issue is affecting you now. Think about how it could possibly affect your future. Let yourself experience the full weight of the distress that comes with this issue. As you do this, notice what difficult emotions come up around this challenge. Take a moment to briefly label the emotions that are part of this experience. Allowing yourself to acknowledge the reality of the emotional experience, but observing it and holding it with gentleness. Now, what thoughts do you notice about this issue? What is your mind saying about this challenge? Are there some familiar themes you notice? Any self-critical thoughts or commentary that you've heard before? Acknowledging what your mind is saying about this issue, but also being open to the possibility that these thoughts may not serve you. Now, see if you can locate in the body where you feel the stress of this issue the strongest. Maybe you notice it in the chest or throat, the head, or the abdomen, with whatever's there, notice how that feels in the body and bring a gentle curiosity to the experience. Your attention like a warm light, letting the body know you care about what's there. And if you'd like, you can try breathing into that space, letting the breath move into and around wherever you're feeling that tension or distress. An important aspect of self-compassion is recognizing that difficult experiences actually help connect you with others. Even though your specific circumstances may be unique, millions of other people on this planet can absolutely relate to what you're feeling around this issue. Tapping into that sense of common humanity, try offering phrases to yourself like, "This is a normal part of life. Lots of people struggle in the same way. Sometimes life really hurts. Everyone struggles at times. I'm not alone in feeling this way. Just like everyone else, I am a work in progress. I am not broken. I am human. Spend a few more moments now finding phrases that resonate with you, that tap into that sense of common humanity. Something else you can experiment with is finding a compassionate physical gesture that feels supportive. You might place a hand over your heart, or maybe one hand holding the other hand, or let one hand gently touch your cheek. Go ahead and experiment with this, and let this be a simple, compassionate gesture towards yourself. Sensing into the physical experience, the sense of touch, maybe a sense of warmth. Any simple physical expression of support, just showing that you're willing to be there for yourself. And then some words of kindness toward yourself. Thinking of what you really need in this moment and trying out different phrases that communicate kindness. Phrases like, "May I accept myself as I am. May I be kind to myself. May I find peace in just doing my best. May I give myself the love I deserve." See what supportive phrases could be most helpful to you right now, and work with a few of those now, repeating them, opening to them a little more with each repetition. In doing this, you're not letting yourself off the hook or deceiving yourself or saying anything that isn't true. You're simply responding to a challenge with kindness, just like you'd respond to a friend experiencing a similar challenge. What would someone who loves you deeply say to support you right now? What do you really need to hear right now? Offer those words to yourself now with that same care and compassion. Words like, I'm here for you. I care about you. I know you can do this. Take a few moments to continue to offer to yourself whatever phrases of support would feel most helpful right now. There's a saying in the Buddhist tradition that enlightenment is being free from the anxiety about imperfection. So as we finish this practice, allowing yourself to be human, carrying with you throughout the day that willingness to be patient and gentle with yourself, being willing to offer to yourself the basic kindness you deserve. For a lot of people, self-compassion practices do feel a little foreign at first. It's possible that your own mind has spent many years beating yourself up with some pretty harsh messages. The kinds of things you probably wouldn't even ever say to people you don't like. So noticing these self-critical thoughts and turning things around by directing kindness toward yourself can feel really hard at first. If that's the case for you, see if you can prime the pump by thinking about what a dear friend or loved one would say to you, how they would express kindness to you. Imagine receiving that kindness from them and recognizing how they would want you to treat yourself with that same kindness, and work up to offering those same kind phrases and gestures to yourself. Because, of course, as a member of the human family, you are just as worthy and deserving of that kindness as every other human being on this planet. And as you continue to work with these practices, may you see the joy